The air feels thick with anticipation, as if the universe holds its breath, waiting for the moment of transformation. You stand on the precipice of the self, a fragile domain where certainty and chaos entwine. In the depths of your consciousness, a voice whispers, urging you to let go of the familiar. It beckons you to surrender your ego, that carefully constructed facade, and plunge into the abyss of the unknown. This experience, often referred to as ego death, is not merely a psychological experience. It is a profound metamorphosis that can alter the very fabric of your being. Imagine shedding layers of skin, each one a belief, a fear, a limitation that no longer serves you. In that moment, you are stripped bare, raw, and vulnerable. But what lies beyond this dissolution of self? What happens after the ego has been relinquished? Carl Jung, the pioneering Swiss psychiatrist, delved deep into the complexities of the psyche, exploring the shadows that dwell within and the light that emerges when the darkness is embraced. His work provides a roadmap for navigating the treacherous terrain of ego death and the rebirth that follows. As you embark on this journey, consider the duality of existence, the conscious and the unconscious, the known and the unknown. Jung believed that the ego is merely a small portion of the psyche, a thin veil that separates us from the vast, unexplored territories of our inner world. When this veil is torn away, you are confronted with the archetypal forces that shape humanity's collective experience. It is here, in the void, where transformation occurs, where you can reclaim lost parts of yourself and emerge anew. You may find yourself grappling with conflicting emotions, fear and liberation, confusion and clarity. Each feeling serves as a guide, leading you deeper into self-discovery. The journey through ego death is not linear. It is a labyrinthine path, winding through the depths of your psyche. In the shadows, you will encounter your fears, but also your strengths, the dormant potential that has long awaited its awakening. As you traverse this inner landscape, Jung's concept of integration becomes crucial. It is not enough to simply shed the old. You must also integrate the new. This process of alchemy transforms the remnants of your ego into gold, allowing you to embrace wholeness. It is here that you will learn to balance the light and the dark, to dance with the shadows rather than flee from them. The journey requires courage, patience, and a willingness to face the unknown with open arms. So, what awaits you after ego death? What does it mean to truly awaken and step into the fullness of your being? As you delve deeper into this exploration, you will uncover insights that resonate not only within you, but also within the collective consciousness of humanity. The path may be fraught with challenges, but it is also filled with the promise of profound awakening. You are not alone in this journey. You are part of a shared experience that transcends time and space, a tapestry of interconnected lives woven together by the threads of our shared fears, hopes, and dreams. In this documentary, we will navigate the depths of ego death and the transformative journey that follows. Join us as we explore the principles of Jungian psychology, the neuroscience of consciousness, and the power of storytelling. Together, we will uncover what happens after ego death, revealing the beauty and complexity that lies within the heart of the human experience. As we begin this exploration of ego death and its aftermath, it is essential to understand the underlying mechanisms that govern this profound experience. Ego death can be seen as an invitation to confront our deepest fears and desires. It often occurs in moments of crisis where the familiar crumbles beneath our feet, leaving us vulnerable and exposed. This disintegration of self can manifest in various ways, through trauma, spiritual awakening, or even intense introspection. In these moments, the mind is thrust into a state of chaos where it must navigate the turbulent waters of uncertainty. Neuroscience offers insight into this experience, revealing how our brains react during moments of ego dissolution. Studies have shown that during profound psychological experiences, the default mode network, the area responsible for self-referential thoughts and the sense of identity, becomes less active. This reduction in activity allows for a temporary escape from the confines of the ego, creating space for new perspectives and insights to emerge. In this state of disconnection, the mind opens up to possibilities that were previously obscured by the rigidity of self-identity. In Jungian terms, this process aligns with the concept of individuation, the journey towards self-realization and wholeness. Ego death serves as a catalyst for individuation, allowing you to confront the shadow aspects of your personality, the parts of yourself that you have repressed or denied. By bringing these elements into consciousness, you can begin the process of integration, where the fragmented pieces of your psyche are woven back together into a cohesive whole. The journey of ego death is not without its challenges. It requires a willingness to confront the uncomfortable truths that lie within. You may encounter feelings of isolation, confusion, and even despair as you navigate the depths of your psyche. Yet, it is within this darkness that you will also find glimpses of light, the insights that will guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself. One of the most profound examples of ego death can be found in the stories of those who have experienced near-death experiences. Individuals who have faced death often report a profound shift in their perception of self and reality. In these transformative moments, they may feel a sense of unity with all living beings, transcending the boundaries of their individual identities. This experience of interconnectedness can lead to a lasting change in perspective, where the individual emerges with a renewed sense of purpose and meaning. As you begin to integrate these insights into your life, it is essential to approach the process with patience and compassion. Ego death is not a destination, it is a journey that unfolds over time. You will find that the lessons learned in the depths of your psyche will continue to reveal themselves long after the initial experience. Embrace the ebb and flow of this journey, allowing yourself the grace to explore the complexities of your inner world. In the wake of ego death, you may feel an overwhelming desire to connect with others, to share your experiences and insights. This communal aspect of the journey is vital, as it allows you to find support and understanding among those who have traversed similar paths. Seek out like-minded individuals who resonate with your experience, and create a safe space for open dialogue and exploration. As we delve deeper into the principles that govern the aftermath of ego death, we will uncover the mechanisms at play, the stories that emerge from the shadows, and the ways in which you can apply these insights to your own journey. The path to transformation is not always easy, but it is rich with potential. Together, we will explore the depths of Jungian psychology, the neuroscience of consciousness, and the profound stories that illuminate our shared human experience. In the wake of ego death, you may find yourself at a crossroads, standing between the remnants of who you once were and the potential of who you can become. This state of flux can be both exhilarating and disorienting. It's a time of profound uncertainty, where the old narratives that once defined you begin to dissolve, leaving space for new ones to emerge. The first principle to explore in this transformative journey is the importance of acknowledging and embracing the shadow self. Jung believed that the shadow comprises the parts of ourselves that we deem unacceptable or undesirable. When the ego disintegrates, these shadow aspects rise to the surface, demanding recognition. This process can be uncomfortable, as it forces you to confront the aspects of your personality that you may have long suppressed. However, by embracing these elements, you can begin to integrate them into your conscious self, allowing for a more authentic and holistic existence. Consider the story of a successful business person who, after experiencing a profound personal crisis, found themselves questioning their life choices. In the aftermath of this crisis, they began to explore the shadow aspects of their personality, uncovering feelings of inadequacy and fear of failure that had been masked by their outward success. By confronting these fears, they were able to make more authentic choices, aligning their actions with their true values and desires. The second principle is the concept of surrender. After ego death, you may find that the need for control has lessened. Surrendering to the flow of life can be liberating, allowing you to release the grip of the ego. This act of surrender does not imply passivity. Rather, it invites you to trust in the process of life. You become open to new experiences and perspectives, allowing the universe to guide you towards growth and transformation. A poignant example of surrender can be found in the journey of a woman who, after losing her job, faced a period of profound uncertainty. Rather than clinging to her old identity, she chose to surrender to the experience, exploring new avenues of creativity and self-expression. This surrender opened doors she never knew existed, leading her to a fulfilling artistic career that aligned with her passions. The third principle revolves around the practice of mindfulness. In the wake of ego death, cultivating mindfulness can help you navigate the complexities of your inner landscape. Mindfulness encourages you to remain present with your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice allows you to observe the fluctuations of your mind, creating space for clarity and insight. Imagine standing by a rushing river, watching the water flow past. Each thought and feeling that arises can be likened to a leaf floating on the surface of the river. Instead of getting caught up in the current, you learn to observe the leaves as they pass by, acknowledging their existence without becoming attached. This practice empowers you to respond to life's challenges with greater awareness and compassion. The fourth principle emphasizes the significance of community and connection. Following ego death, you may feel a heightened desire for connection with others. This yearning arises from an understanding that we are all part of a shared human experience. Engaging with a community of like-minded individuals can provide support and validation as you navigate the complexities of your journey. Consider the story of a man who, after experiencing ego death through a spiritual awakening, sought out a community of individuals who shared similar experiences. Through this connection, he discovered a sense of belonging and understanding, allowing him to explore his newfound insights without fear of judgment. This communal aspect of the journey reinforces the notion that you are not alone in your experience. Rather, you are part of a larger tapestry of human existence. The fifth principle focuses on the importance of creativity as a means of expression and healing. After ego death, you may find that creative pursuits become a vital outlet for processing your experiences. Engaging in creative activities, whether through art, writing, music, or other forms of expression, can facilitate healing and integration, allowing you to externalize the inner transformations you are undergoing. A compelling example of this principle can be seen in the story of a woman who, after experiencing ego death through a profound personal loss, turned to painting as a means of expression. Through her art, she was able to capture the emotions and insights that emerged from her experience, transforming her pain into beauty. This creative outlet not only facilitated her healing, but also resonated with others who connected with her story through her work. The sixth principle revolves around the practice of self-compassion. Following ego death, it is common to grapple with feelings of doubt and insecurity. Practicing self-compassion allows you to approach these feelings with kindness and understanding, recognizing that the journey towards integration is not always linear. By treating yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend, you create a nurturing environment for growth and healing. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, acknowledging the parts of yourself that feel broken or lost. Rather than criticizing or judging, you choose to extend warmth and understanding to those aspects. This practice of self-compassion can be transformative, allowing you to create a safe space for healing and self-discovery. The seventh principle emphasizes the significance of setting intentions as you navigate the aftermath of ego death. Intentions serve as guiding stars, helping you to remain aligned with your values and aspirations. By setting clear intentions, you create a roadmap for your journey, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with purpose and clarity. Consider the story of a man who, after experiencing ego death through a spiritual retreat, returned home with a newfound sense of clarity. He set intentions to live more authentically and to prioritize meaningful connections in his life. By establishing these intentions, he was able to make choices that aligned with his values, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. The eighth principle revolves around the concept of integration itself. Following ego death, the process of integration is essential for reclaiming lost aspects of the self. This journey involves acknowledging and embracing the insights gained during the dissolution of the ego, allowing these lessons to inform your actions and choices moving forward. Integration requires patience and commitment, as it is an ongoing process that unfolds over time. A powerful example of integration can be found in the story of a woman who, after experiencing a profound spiritual awakening, struggled to incorporate her newfound insights into her daily life. Through intentional reflection and journaling, she was able to weave the lessons learned during her awakening into her everyday existence, creating a life that felt more aligned with her authentic self.